James Van Der Beek, the beloved actor known for his iconic roles in television and film, had been quietly dedicating his time to a deeply personal endeavor in the months leading up to his passing at the age of 48. This project, which has now come to light through close sources, involved the creation of a memoir that promised to offer an intimate glimpse into his life, career, and personal struggles. The news of this undertaking has resonated deeply with fans and colleagues alike, shedding light on the reflective side of a man who had captivated audiences for decades with his charm, talent, and vulnerability on screen. The memoir, as reported by those familiar with his work, was a labor of love that James had been pouring his heart into, drawing from his extensive experiences in the entertainment industry and beyond. While specific details about the content remain under wraps, it's understood that the book was intended to chronicle not just his professional highs and lows but also the more private aspects of his journey, including his battle with a serious health condition that ultimately claimed his life. This revelation adds a poignant layer to his legacy, as it suggests he was actively seeking to share his story in his own words, perhaps as a way to connect more profoundly with those who admired him from afar. James's career began in the spotlight as a young actor, rising to fame through roles that defined a generation. His portrayal of a thoughtful, introspective teenager in a popular coming-of-age series captured the hearts of millions, establishing him as a symbol of youthful angst and aspiration. Over the years, he transitioned seamlessly into more mature roles, showcasing his versatility in both dramatic and comedic projects. This memoir could have served as a bridge between his public persona and the man behind the characters, offering insights into the challenges he faced in Hollywood, the joys of family life, and the lessons learned along the way. The health battle that James faced was one of courage and resilience. Diagnosed with a form of cancer that affects the digestive system, he had been managing the condition for over a year before his passing. His openness about the diagnosis in interviews highlighted his commitment to raising awareness about the disease, encouraging others to prioritize their health and seek early detection. The memoir, therefore, might have included chapters dedicated to this chapter of his life, detailing the emotional and physical toll, as well as the support systems that helped him through it. It's a testament to his strength that even in the face of such adversity, he chose to channel his energy into writing, a medium that allowed for raw honesty and reflection. One of James's final on-screen appearances was in a streaming series that served as a prequel to a beloved early 2000s comedy about a determined young woman pursuing a career in law. In this project, he took on the role of a school administrator with political ambitions, bringing his signature depth to a character that blended authority with underlying complexity. This role not only demonstrated his enduring appeal as an actor but also marked a fitting coda to a career filled with memorable performances. The production team behind the series expressed profound sadness at his loss, emphasizing his contributions not just as a performer but as a compassionate individual who advocated for important causes. In remembering James, it's impossible not to reflect on the broader impact he had on popular culture. From his early days in teen dramas to guest spots in critically acclaimed shows and films, he consistently brought authenticity to his roles. His ability to portray vulnerability made him relatable, and his off-screen life as a devoted family man further endeared him to fans. The memoir, if it ever sees the light of day, could provide closure for many, offering a narrative shaped by James himself rather than through the lens of media speculation. The uncertainty surrounding the memoir's completion adds an element of intrigue. Sources indicate that while he had made significant progress, the extent to which it was finished remains unclear. Decisions about posthumous publication would likely involve his family and estate, weighing the desire to honor his wishes against the privacy of unfinished thoughts. In the world of celebrity memoirs, such works often become bestsellers, providing fans with a sense of connection and allowing the author's voice to live on. James's potential book joins a tradition of reflective writings from entertainers who have faced similar health challenges, turning personal adversity into inspiration for others. Beyond the memoir, James's advocacy work in his final years deserves recognition. By sharing his diagnosis publicly, he sparked conversations about health screenings and the importance of early intervention. This transparency likely influenced many to take proactive steps in their own lives, potentially saving others from similar fates. His story underscores the human side of fame, reminding us that even those in the public eye grapple with universal struggles like illness and mortality. As tributes pour in from co-stars, directors, and fans, the revelation of this secret project paints a fuller picture of James as not just an actor, but a storyteller at heart. His memoir, whether published or not, symbolizes his enduring spirit and the desire to leave a lasting mark through words. In an industry often focused on glamour and spectacle, James's quiet pursuit of this writing endeavor highlights his introspective nature and commitment to authenticity. The loss of James at such a relatively young age has prompted reflections on the fragility of life and the importance of cherishing every moment. His family, including his spouse and children, have been at the center of public sympathy, with many expressing hopes that they find solace in his memories and achievements. The memoir could serve as a family heirloom, preserving his thoughts for generations to come. In conclusion, while the world mourns the passing of a talented artist, the knowledge of his memoir offers a glimmer of hope that his voice might continue to resonate. It encapsulates the essence of James Van Der Beek, a man who lived with passion, faced challenges with grace, and sought to inspire through his experiences. As more details emerge, fans will undoubtedly eagerly await any opportunity to read his words, ensuring his legacy endures far beyond the screen.